What's up everyone, hope you're doing well out there, and this is a review video of my 5-string bass that I bought last year in the month of April 2023. And this was actually a 5-string fretted bass from an Indian company called VAULT, and I bought it from Bazaar. They are the online retailer for musical instruments and equipment in India. And so what I did with this bass is I've been fortunate enough to find myself acquainted with a few of the geniuses over here who could really pull a trick out of their bag and made this happen. And by this I mean this doesn't have any fret anymore, as you can see, right? So this is now basically a living and breathing 5-string fretless bass. And it well, to be very honest, when I started playing bass in 2016, I kind of was very much stoked about different sorts of basses, and so my first bass is an Ibanez 4-string GIO180, and the second bass I bought that is also from Ibanez, that is a 6-string SR306. And this one, well, I was not really sure that if I could pull it off, but I've been fortunate enough and blessed enough to get a 5-string bass that costed me about 10,000 rupees, 10,000 INR here in India, of course, and not exactly 10,000, but about 10,750, and I, with the grace of OPJ Dash, who is a phenomenal guitar player, and he is really good at modifying your instrument the way you want to uplift it. If uplift is not the right verb in here, I would say to make it like you want it to be. And so he defretted this instrument, and as you can see, he did a marvelous job right here. You can look at it, man, like you almost could see your face over here. Sorry for that dodgy camera, and you can see it, right? Yeah, as you can see, it is quite capable of reflecting several things, and it doesn't only aesthetically improve the existence of passionate bass players like me. I call myself passionate bass player because I don't think I would ever be ever be devoted enough to identify as a professional bass player. But yeah, I try my best, but this thing really gives me a respite. It really gives me a room of what you call of those unforeseen possibilities that you have only heard, but you can never put it down to your fingers. You can never just play them on your beloved instrument. So this gives me that agility and that ability at the same time. So enough of that talking. As you might have observed in my last video, this is a typical jazz bass with 2 volume knobs for each of these 2 pickups and a tone control, overall tone control. So I'm gonna try to demonstrate several tones out of this configuration. I would definitely warn you, or it's just a generic caution, because these pickups are not linear pickups, but they are logarithmic, and what that means is if you increase the volume for each of these pickups starting from 0 to 8, you don't get that much of a continuous boost, so the curve is not really linear, but you get an exponential rise. So it's from 0 to 8, you don't kind of get to hear all those nuances that you should get, but you know, then again, you have your amp, you can set it up in a way. Right now my amp, it is at a gain of about 4. Yeah, the control knob is set at 4 for the gain of this, for this bass, and you know, those high and low mids and bass and trebles, they are almost flat, but with a little bit of bass on the top. It's about set at 1, and treble is also very close to 1. So that's it. So enough of talking. So right now what I'm going to demonstrate is I'm going to put about 40% of my neck pickup and about like 20% of tone, and you get this kind of tones from this instrument. As you can see, you do need a little more volume, so and of course you can play your scale and they become, you know, flourishing. Careful about where you put your fingers, because you have to put it on the line. Yeah, you could definitely play red chords over here. It kind of have this built-in reverb sort of quality to it. I really dig that. Yeah, it could be like 0.001 Steve Bailey if you really want to be. So and of course you can definitely get that old school Motown vibe from it. You just have to the neck pickup is set around at 50% right now, and the tone is about 15%. So yeah, let's try to play a Motown groove. If you want to play with a little more of grit with your neck pickup, like stuff like for say kind of fast pop. Oh no. Oh no, that was not right. Yeah, so that sort of thing. So, and that is just two of the tones that I got from setting my neck pickup initially at about 40 or 50%, and right now it is set at about 70%, and tone is down at like 15%. So you can understand what else you can get. So right now I'm gonna roll back my neck pickup, and it is right now set at 0. I'm gonna put my bridge pickup at about like 30%, and tone is set at 10. So with a little more of bridge pickup volume. So yeah, and of course you can definitely get that with a little bit of neck pickup. Right now neck pickup is at 30%, bridge pickup is also at 30%, also about like 40%, and tone is at 30%. So what you get is this. Yeah, so I think you can figure it out yourself if you know a little bit about how to get different tones by putting your finger right over here or over there, or maybe you can get a more like modern sound by just almost like an octave. And if you could roll your tone neck pickup back and put your bridge pickup at about like 80%, and tone is set at 20%, what you get is it. So yeah, there are like maybe hundreds and thousands of possibilities you would get just by doing some sort of permutation combination with these three knobs. And of course then you have this whole bunch of controls on your amp. So yeah, good luck driving on this smooth road. Yeah, And before we finish it off, I must play some chords for you. And here it is. Yeah, so happy playing, guys. Keep it safe and peace out.